Tyrus&Nao live Halloween special podcast.
Welcome, listeners, to the Halloween special of Tyrus&Nao Live.
Rain sounds.
You couldn't just go.
No, I saw my options and I just... Okay, I guess this is going to be the first podcast to ever have a blooper reel. Just throw them in at the end.
We're just stupid the whole time.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, guys, thanks for listening.
Thanks for... It's the beginning. It's... Thanks for sticking around as long as you have. Making it past the 5 seconds. Yeah, thank you for making it past the 5-second point. Anyways, welcome, ladies and gents, to the Tyrus&Nao Live Halloween Edition, Part 1 of 2. Yes, that's right. This year, this month is such a wonderful part of the year for me and Tyrus that
time for our annual first time.
Exactly. It deserves not one but two episodes. And let me tell you how it's going to break down real quick. I'll smooth like this. All right. Last night I went to Knott's Scary Farm, which is the longest running Halloween theme park haunt
I thought the place
thing.
was called Knott's Berry Farm.
It is, but during Halloween, when they do this, it's Knott's Scary Farm.
So it is just a horrible pun.
Yes, it's a terrible but amazing pun.
Okay.
Yeah, they were. It started out kind of like how Knott's Berry Farm started with it actually being a berry farm, and they put up some stands, and some people went to visit and all that stuff, and eventually they started putting rides and blah 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 blah. Knott's Scary Farm started with around October. Some people wanted to put up some cobwebs and then some pumpkins, and then people started scaring people, and it just kind of evolved into this big grand amazing thing. So
and then Six Flags tried to duplicate it, and
yeah,
I worked through it for 3 years.
So last night I went and I got the skeleton key and fright lane thing. The skeleton key was...
Did you get to keep the key?
Yes, and I have it in my hand. It is like gold, and it says Knott's Scary Farm on it. It has haunt, and the key thing is it's a 14. I love this thing. I like... Even if it didn't do anything, I'd still buy this freaking key. What happened was there are 8 mazes. There are Trick or Treat, Voodoo, Dominion of the Damned, The Tooth Fairy, Pinocchio Unstrung, Forevermore, Black Magic, and Gunslinger's Grave. And for Voodoo, Dominion of the Damned, Pinocchio Unstrung, Black Magic, and Gunslinger's Grave, there's a little pre-show that this key unlocks. Right. And it's like with actors and all that stuff, and it's special effects. It was amazing. Very interactive, very scary. So why are we talking about this right now, Tyrus? I will tell you. Thank you for asking in my voice. I'm going to...
That's just one of my many talents.
I got some audio last night. I actually recorded 3 mazes and some snippets of 2 shows and an entire ride-through of the Calico Mine Train ride, which was done over for Halloween. Now, the reason why I didn't get all of them was because I didn't have that much room on my camera, and there was some stuff on there that I couldn't delete, and I forgot to put on my computer. But the mazes I did are not my favorite. They scared the hell out of me, though.
They're not my favorite.
They're not. My favorite ones are actually the ones that I didn't record. After you listen to this audio, we're going to talk about those, and then I'm going to go ahead and explain my experiences. What they made me do in some of these key rooms was... I legitimately felt terrified in some of those. And for those of you who know me, that's saying a lot. Like, I scream easily. I don't really get terrified that easily. So look forward to that. So
you went to Not Scary Farm, right? So it wasn't scary?
No. That's actually like a funny story from that. My mom actually heard about Not Scary Farm from word of mouth. So she took me to there thinking it was Not So Scary Farm.
You're kidding.
No, and like I don't remember much of it at all, but I mean,
I love the decisions your mom made while
right?
raising you.
But if she didn't take me to this and the Wax Museum, which scarred me for life, and all that stuff, then I wouldn't be the horror crazed nut that I am now. And you know that's a very, very good thing. So I thank her. This is actually this year is going to be the first year.
Did she lock you in your bedroom with like Cinderella, and that's why you're obsessed with Disney, like the Cinderella movie, on loop?
No, that's terrible. No, I just went to Disneyland a lot because my grandparents had money, and they, for like my birthday every year, that was their only gift, was they would give me Disneyland season passes, and I don't know, I'm complaining, you know. So, yeah, so that's where the Disney thing came up. But anyways, here's what I'm gonna let you guys know what we're gonna do. I should have said that better, but grammar, fuck it. By the way, speaking of that word, there's harsh language in this. There's harsh language, offensive material. It's a Halloween podcast, so I think it goes without saying. Is that wrong to say? Is it? I mean.
No, it does. Okay. It should be.
Yeah.
Thought of ahead of time.
I mean, we
clicking on the video.
I remember there was a time where we tried to censor ourselves, but then I was thinking like, there's some before that where we didn't censor ourselves, and then it's like, if we start to censor ourselves now, someone's gonna find it, be like, oh, they're family friendly, and then they'll be watching our old ones.
Well,
and be like, fuck, and they'll be like, oh my gosh. Huh?
The games. The podcast is different than the games.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, really, Anyways, okay, so here's what's gonna happen. You're gonna hear me and my friend Adam walk into the park and then do some first impressions for a little bit. We're going to do the Calico Mine Train, which is the Witch's Keep now. We meet up with some friends and talk with them and all that stuff during the mine train, and we go in the wrong way and we get told to leave, and then we actually get on. It's a fun time. Then we go Black Magic, and we do the Skeleton Key for that. Some clips of The Hanging, which is a comedy show that they do there, and they do a funny parody on a couple of songs that I believe all of us have heard a bit too many times. I Obama'd there.
They didn't age as well as everyone would have hoped.
No, I mean I still enjoy hearing it, but I mean it's overstayed its welcome a little bit. And the funny thing about this parody is they could have done a parody about how we've heard these songs too many times. But they didn't. They actually went a little bit clever and also offensive. Then after that we do Pinocchio Unstrung and its Skeleton Key. Then Forevermore, the Edgar Allan Poe maze, which kind of cuts off towards the end. I'm sorry about that. There were some camera complications, and then whenever I tried to fix it, that was the time where all the characters were like, hey, he's trying to fix something. Everyone go after him. So I couldn't.
That's great.
Yeah, so, and then we have a show hosted by everyone's favorite Mistress of the Dark, Elvira. And her show is called Elvira's Big Top. Get it? Boobs. Anyways, we're going to go right into this. And as soon as it gets back, we're going to go ahead and we're going to talk about the things that you didn't hear and some of the crazy, insane, terrifying things that these Skeleton Key rooms made me do. So, anyways, enjoy the audio. When we come back, I'm going to tell you guys what you didn't get to hear and some of the best. And then we're just going to swap some haunted house stories, and that'll be it for part 1. Part 2, we'll have movie reviews, some audio of a haunted house that me and Tyrus went through together, and just some overall Halloween talk. So everybody, enjoy.
Okay, we're in. Okay. Oh no, they didn't get the skeleton. Now, nowhere is safe. We're gonna get this scared out of us everywhere we go. We're the only ones with skeleton keys. Yep. Beautiful. Okay. Pays for it. So we're gonna go to Ghost Town, which is actually where all this started. I've heard. Yep. Look at this guy. See? Feeling that anticipation rising? Man, this is exciting. Oh my god, everything looks creepy already. I think like they blend in, the costume people. Look how big the lines are for the bathrooms. Okay. Dude, it's going nuts. Wait, what are we going for this? Hold on, let's go up to this guy and tell him that we have Fright Lane. Excuse me, sir. What do we do with Fright Lane? We just... Where do we go?
Fire lane? Yeah, it's like a...
Do we just go in?
You have to go to the exit.
Go through the exit?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
What?
Well, that means that there's not a big line. Let's watch these people go down. I love log rides. They're my favorite type. Yeah! Look at that!
I don't want to get soaked.
They don't get wet.
Thank you. No entrance.
After you. No!
Something jump on?
I don't know. It just...
I'm so scared.
It yelled at me.
I don't think we're supposed to be doing this, dude.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we are going to the exit.
Yeah, we are. This is amazing, is what it is.
How are we supposed to get the other side?
We just tell these people. Okay, so here we are in our
I'm sketched out right now.
our super VIP amazing. Oh my god, here we go.
We're gonna die.
Hello.
I don't think...
guys.
Step out.
Yeah, you gotta step out.
Okay.
Get away, well.
Turns out I was wrong.
Next one, right way, right on the left.
Next one. All right. So they're going by themselves.
I guess so.
Oh my god, can you imagine? What do you think's gonna be in there?
Yeah, me too. I don't know what we're doing.
How's everyone doing?
Can I see my cell phone? Oh, yeah.
We're all in this together.
Will be in motion. Please remain seated.
Oh, that's the one you were talking about.
Huh?
You didn't want to know. The Tooth Fairy said that's the scariest one.
The Tooth Fairy's the scariest one?
Yeah,
Serious.
it's a new one.
I can't
Yeah,
wait.
it's new.
We
Hey,
didn't want to know what it was about because we wanted to get surprised.
All I heard was Tooth Fairy, and I was like, yes.
I will hit you in the mouth. Haley!
Do you want me to hand it to her? Or? Okay. All right.
40? Wide.
No, you are alright.
Oh, those people.
That'd be fucking scary.
We could have been one of them,
We could have been stuck in the line.
but now we're not because we're great.
Oh my god.
I have no idea what to expect.
All they did was decorate the inside.
Really?
That'd be scary. And I think how pretty you are.
Well, either way, it's a good introduction. A warm-up, if you
I like
will.
this part because it's always hot and it's really nice inside.
I've never been in the meat.
Okay. So it's like a slow Thunder Mountain, but it's terrifying. Hi. Looks pretty good. That was almost.
Not fun.
I'm gonna jump out there.
I know. It's gonna happen. There's holes everywhere. Oh my god, that's beautiful. Whoa. This is a gorgeous.
Oh, it smells like leaves.
Amazing. There's little fires in the ground. It's the most beautiful thing about this game. Sorry for those of you who are just listening to this. Oh no, it's a cauldron and nothing else. Well, hi.
Trouble.
Are we? Whoa. It's the witch. Woo! Oh, giant witch hand. Okay. Okay.
That's so realistic.
Whoa! Yay, flashing lights! Oh my god. It's so beautiful, but I can barely see anything.
Power of the witch corrupted the souls of those working in the mine.
Right?
Is that where they got it from?
Yeah. Everyone hold on for the wheel.
Are we gonna go down like a roller coaster or something?
I doubt it, but that Bird is dead.
So realistic.
Why are we going so high?
Whoa, they're dead in there. That was the scary part.
I don't think anything's scary. It's just fun.
Yeah, this is awesome.
That's pretty badass.
Yeah. It's so beautiful, like the lighting and everything. That is amazing.
Look at that. It looks like a fucking fish.
There's the witch.
Spirits of those long gone have been awakened by the witch. They gather in caverns, gaining strength and waiting for a chance to escape into an unsuspecting world.
Dude, look how deep that goes. Well, okay. Yeah. One in Texas called the Natural Ridge Caverns. Heard there's one in Carlsbad, but I haven't been to it.
Not yet.
They got gold. Yeah. Don't worry, everyone. It's fine. We can exit. Whoa!
Lurking in the shadows, life's darkest, deepest core.
Oh, look at the shadow of the witch. I think that's a song. But the shadow of the witch right over there. Isn't it?
Nightmares and shouting fear. Try to sleep.
I don't know.
Will be my gift on our Hallows Eve.
I'm super excited for that one. Right? So vulnerable. The two Walts were best friends, so.
It looks so real. It looks so real.
I thought that was a person that was getting ready for impact. And we're outside again. Blinding
I
light.
thought we were gonna go under the waterfall, but it's like that.
Under the sea.
Terrible. We're going on roller coasters.
That one I want to go, the spinning one. It goes around while you're going up and down the drops. That sounds pretty cool.
Silver bullet.
Yeah.
Is it slow?
No. You dangle and it flips straight out. You don't want that one that I don't like silver bullet. Silver bullet, yeah, you're like
I'm down.
and then like your buckle from like here to here. It does like swirls.
I only went on that, like a pink roller coaster and then that tower thing.
I've done
That
that
tower's
once.
fucking high, dude.
I've done that once and I've never done it again.
We're going pretty fast. Oh my god, here we go. We got TNT. It's gonna blow. Whoa. Okay. First not scary thing of the day. Moderately.
Apparently we can watch the hanging.
Look at all these people. Look at all of them.
Are you glad we got this?
I feel like such a dick, but I don't because I paid $75 for this.
Oh, it's worth it, though. Look at the fucking line.
Oh my god. We'd be in there for hours. The joys of life.
First maze, last match.
It's growing veins and blood. Okay. Secret key room for black.
Are we going in?
Just scared the hell out of me. I was like, I thought they couldn't touch me. Everything I know is wrong. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. I will be standing because I'm the generous one today. I'm safe here. Is this okay to stand here? Can I? Okay. All right. I'm gonna be sitting down.
My future.
Okay.
That is not what I do. I attempt to summon spirits, and tonight is a very special night
Oh, it's even worse.
because we're going to attempt to summon the spirit of Harry Houdini.
Yeah.
He's a legend.
Do some
Wonderful.
tricks.
Well, we can all grab hands. I will need your help.
Okay.
Focus all of your energy on the crystal, and repeat after me. Houdini,
Houdini,
come to us.
come to us. Oh, there he is.
There's a reaction.
Oh my God, that's good.
Houdini,
Houdini,
give us a sign.
give us a sign. Oh, chandelier's going. Whoa! Oh my God.
Harry?
Silence, you fools!
Okay.
How dare you rid my soul from its eternal rest?
Harry, I thought you'd be happy to see us.
He looks happy enough. Oh,
Harry, what's wrong?
oh, he's coming out.
He's trying to escape the
Here he
spirit
comes.
world. Quickly, repeat after me. Spirit begun. Help me. Say spirit begun. Spirit begun.
Hey!
My fellow illusionists need an audience. Get out!
Okay. And we get out now. All right. Okay. Coming in. Whoa. All right. Oh my God, that was awesome.
Oh my God, yes.
So worth it.
Get the haunted house, baby.
Yes. Are my shoes untied? Okay. My shoes are untied. Damn it!
Fix it.
I'm fixing it as fast as I can. Okay. Oh my God. Be careful. Oh my God. Oh God. Oh my God. We're going through a jail. Oh God. Houdini's popping around. This is terrible. Oh God, knives. I mean, where are we going? Okay. Oh Jesus! Hi! Zebra girl! We missed you. Hello? Makeup room, that was nice. Oh my God. Okay. Wow. That's awesome. Shattered glass everywhere. Oh my God. Everyone okay?
We're alive.
Whoa, can't see a damn thing. Watch my shoelaces. Oh, oh my God, chicken.
Oh my God. Go down and
See it don't jump, huh?
oh my God. Right in my face.
Okay.
Yeah, this is here on that.
This is awesome. Fucking cool. Oh my God. Look at these posters.
Oh my God.
Oh God. It's a magic show. Okay. Rabbit out of the hat. Whoa, God. Holy shit. That's a giant fucking rabbit. Oh my God. Oh, it's so beautiful. Ah! Shit's going crazy. This trick failed. Oh God, here we go. Oh my God, that was great.
That wasn't that scary, but
That was great though. Oh wow. Okay, so. Woo!
The hanging.
Do you wanna have a hanging?
Oh my God.
No! Come on, let's check the news.
Seen it.
Do you wanna tell some dick jokes and see if hell breaks loose?
This is the best thing.
I wish you weren't an a-hole. Please get your gun. We'll blow all the bad guys away. Do you wanna have a hanging? Come on, let's give it a try.
Shut up.
Ow, my eye.
Quiet. What are you doing? We can't have a hanging and you know it.
Hanging,
Please, we'll hear you.
Night and the killing of celebrities. It's our job to give them what they want to the best of our ability. So let it flow, let it flow. It's time for the blood to flow. Let it flow, let it flow. One by one they'll go. I'll kill.
Check out my huge app.
yeah.
I've got Kanye.
I ain't getting killed till everybody stand up. You up there, stand up.
But I'm in a wheelchair.
Oh my God.
Stand up.
Jesus! I think Chloe's a man. Her Adam's apple bothered me anyway.
Oh my God.
Pinocchio unstrung.
They're just going through the base. You guys paid extra. You guys
Oh hi. What is this? It's Pinocchio. Is that like a kid? Oh. There's BDSM. So he's gonna show us what he did. He's picked. Oh wow. Geppetto's fucked. Oh my God.
Please don't trust the numbers out there. They're lying to you. Please let me out. Let me out. I'm gonna get out. Now, boys, get all of you. Get the hell out.
Get the hell out, bro. We get out. We get the hell out. Pinocchio's pissed. Oh Jesus, we're right. Yes, it is. Oh, Pinocchio has cut off Geppetto's arms. Oh my God. Oh my God. Everyone in the village is dead. Stromboli! They ripped Stromboli's intestines out.
Holy shit.
Come on, guys. God. Okay, we walking through this. All right. Just dead bodies. Nothing to worry about. Oh my God. Could be anywhere.
Waiting for someone to jump out.
Oh my God. Pinocchio's damn good porno title, I'll tell you that much. Not sure we'd enjoy it, but it's good. Right? Holy shit. Oh yeah, Pleasure Island. Go and get some cigars, boys.
To be shot. 2 doors. You look like you got stuff.
We're donkeys now. In the donkey cages. Holy shit! Is that Monstro? He's an angelfish now. We're inside the belly.
Somebody's hiding in here. They're gonna pop out. Wait for it.
Oh God! seaweed.
Badass message.
That's real. No. Oh, God! Oh, Jesus Christ! I can't. Yes. It's all evidence. The seaweed has spoken to us, people. He said hi to the world. That was good. Oh, my God. Holy shit. It's out! Where are we now? There's more. What is that? It's Jiminy! That's awesome! Holy shit! Whoa! The thing is giant! It's a huge Pinocchio! Oh my god! Hell yeah! That was great! Alright!
Dude, that air
We made
scared
it.
the shit out of me. Fucking blew my face. Dude, that kid?
Oh my god!
He was
jazzed!
I don't think it was a kid.
No, that was a kid. I saw the arms.
Really?
They were soft.
Oh my gosh! Not the Raven. What's it called? Forevermore? Yeah.
Pretty badass little retro band.
Seventh Fact?
7 Fat? That's terrible.
That's hilarious. It's the name of the news.
Badass shit.
Oh my god.
That doesn't like your Alan Poe.
It is.
Where blood-chilling dreams
What's that called?
That's a trailer for the Black Cat. I can't see a thing.
We interrupt your normally scheduled programming to bring you
Newspapers
breaking
everywhere.
news. Jim Towers reporting on Channel 7.
Oh my god.
Action News. Police believe they have finally located the lair of terrorist forevermore.
EAP? Oh. I think so. Oh my gosh. Whoa. This is big ravens. Whoa, God. Wings made of people. People and feathers.
Like show and tell.
Like show and tell. So they're gonna tell us which one. Bunch of dead ravens. Look at the window. Whoa!
forevermore. Quoth the raven, nevermore. Once upon a midnight
Midnight Dream.
We gotta make one of these. Like,
Oh yeah. I love it.
I found myself on the needle, calling out suppression.
America.
I suffered much from the morbid weakness of the senses. His eyes were tortured by the in this unnerved condition, I feel the fury of arrive and I must abandon life.
Oh my god.
There did stand the lofty and enshrouded figure of the Lady Madeline.
Whoa!
There was blood upon her white robe, and the evidence of some bitter struggle upon every portion of her emaciated.
Now we're on the streets of London.
Kind of realistic.
Yeah. The walls were closing in on us. Oh god! I'm sorry. Oh wow. The girl stuffed in the chimney. I wanted to help the poor girl. I couldn't do anything.
It's gonna be really scary.
Psychiatric hospital. Oh god!
Cited his
Holy
million, and they
shit.
barely remained.
Oh god!
The keepers, having
Oh
been
god!
suddenly overpowered, were first well taught, then carefully fed. They had been
Professor
so
Feather?
imprisoned for more than a month.
There's
I cannot
people
believe
covered in
much
feathers.
of the yards that as he just hit
I got tired, man.
That was probably their coolest room so far.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
That shit happens too.
Was it possible they got
Yeah.
Hey! This is empty. They were making a mockery of my horror. Anything was better than this agony, I felt that I must scream or die. And now again, I,
Bunch of pills on the table. I love this thing. I like that. That's... Yeah.
The cat falling down some stairs and nearly throwing me headlong.
Elvira's big
You'll enjoy a good scream when you take a spin with the Elvira, Mistress of the Dark game. I can see your bonus increasing. Playing Master credits on all lines earns a chance at major jackpots. Hey, I'm cheap, but not easy.
Knott's for the biggest and scariest Halloween event in the world, starring the Crypt Keeper and Elvira's Monster Rock Review. Knott's 27th annual Halloween Haunt. It's the scariest ever.
Elvira has teamed up with Coors Light in a typically campy new campaign.
Elvira here, Mistress of the Dark and sometimes Surfer Babe, because Coors Light is the official beer of Halloween and the parties at the beach. Malibu Beach, where you can hang tan, look, Frankie in a net. And of course, when it's time to chill, just reach for that cooler of Coors Light. Age ice cold, never frozen stiff. It's the right beer now for Halloween. Just look for the silver bowl and smooth display and think of your friends now for a party at the beach. Happy Halloween.
I can't even do the fucking whistle. Just fucking touch your dick. Uh-oh. Here she is. Does she have like people with her that do this shit? Pretzel and all that? That's pretty sweet.
Welcome to the carnival. Witness the wonders of the world. Step right up and test your strength and see the pretty girl at the carnival. You won't believe your eyes. Believe your second guessing. Guaranteed to mesmerize. Well, if you got the gold and want your fortune told, ladies around the world, get to your soul. The carnival will take away your breath. Fill you full of goosebumps and will scare you half to death. Welcome to the carnival.
the questions I'm going to ask you right now. Okay, y'all having a good time? What's your favorite ride here at Knott's?
Elvira!
Thank you. Good answer. And are there any people here with piercings? Just stick out your tongue. Yeah, piercings. Oh, awesome. I love piercings. Except, you know what I don't get? I don't get that, you know, those pierced rings all along the edge of your ear? It's like, where my shower curtain at? Get that? Okay, anybody here on a first date tonight? Also, your last date? You never know. Okay, anybody here ever date a circus performer? Oh, kinky. I dated a circus clown once. It was intense. You guys know what to do if you're attacked by a gang of clowns, don't you? Go for the juggler. Yeah, alrighty. Look at this place. Is that awesome or what? I mean, there's lights and music and the people, and this is incredible, isn't it? I mean, I haven't seen anything like this since the time I went to the Grammy Awards. Only difference is that nobody from TMZ is here asking how my rehab's going. But that's pretty cool. Now, I don't know if you guys heard, but I have a new 7-inch out on vinyl, a song. It's called, that would be weird. It's called Two Big Pumpkins, and Halloween song, you know. And it's written by Fred Schneider of the B-52s, and it's out from Third Man Records, Jack White's company. So just came out this week. You might want to pick it up over at the boutique. Also, coming soon, October 19th, I have got a new television show called 13 Nights of Elvira. That's right, it's me doing what I do best. God, not that. She was hosting horror movies. Thank you, yeah. So it starts October 19th, goes through the 31st on Hulu. Look for it. Also, you know, I just got back from a tour of the Middle East. Did you guys hear that?
Oh.
Yeah, it was awesome. Thank you. I think Kansas, Nebraska, something like that. I don't know. But anyway, it was awesome because I got to work with the actual Navy SEALs. Yeah, I know. I was training for the circus. I worked with the Navy SEALs, and I have never had to balance so many balls on my chin. Thank you. Oh, I really like this part of the audience right here. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you can put your parts away now. Okay. Anyway, all right, I have got a spectacular show for you tonight, ladies and gentlemen. This is my big top, my kind of circus, the wild, the weird, the what you call bizarre. I'm going to be pitching some tents for you, ladies and gents. Maybe just you gents.
Certainly exciting.
Yes, it was.
What did you think of that audio that we listened to, Nyle?
I believe that the experience is made that much better that we listened to it at the same time as the audience. What was your favorite part, Tyrus?
Oh, I would have to say the part with the screaming.
I think the part where the cat is out of the bag was my favorite part. Tyrus hasn't heard it yet. But he will.
Some of it?
He's heard some of it, yes. There was a...
Why is there a picture of a piano?
What
did I let... Oh,
he's looking through some pictures that you guys are going to see, but we're going to get to that subject in a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys what you didn't. So, I'm just going to jump to the scariest thing that they made me do. The scariest thing I've done all night. There's a maze called Voodoo, and you go in this New Orleans-style building, and... before you go in, if you have the skeleton key, you go into this building off to the left. Now you go in this room, and there's a voodoo girl that she has like a scar. It looks like she cut her heart out, whatever. And she's telling us that, you know, in order to contact the voodoo priest of whatever his name was, you need to go to the land of the dead. So she says, in order to do that, and she opens a coffin, and she points to my friend, and she goes, "Step into the coffin, sir." And he looks at her, he's like, fuck that. And she's like, "Step into the coffin." I'm like, "Step into the coffin, bro." And he hesitantly goes in. I'm like, he's gotta go in a coffin. She opens another one.
I am so glad.
"Step into the coffin,
So
sir." Oh. So, I go into this Nile-sized coffin. It was the tallest one there. And then I go in there, and they close it, and they turn off the lights. So here I am in this wooden coffin. It's pitch black.
As every young man should be.
Right? And I'm just thinking, like, okay, like I'm doing the horror game prepare for a jump scare thing.
Crazy
Like,
what I'm about to say.
I'm just like, okay, here it comes. I'm in a coffin. I am dead. There's someone's gonna jump out at me. I gotta prepare for this. I gotta prepare for this. And I was almost certain that someone was gonna slide open the other door, and then like go in and be like, "Ah!" and, you know, scare me. But no.
Or just drag you out by your feet.
Right. There was an air cannon on the top of my head that right after the narration of the voodoo priest saying that he's traveling us to the land of the dead, and the floor was shaking and rumbling and the music was getting loud, there was screams from all over the place, and then it went and I screamed so loud that the two little kids, the three girls, and my friend couldn't hear themselves over me. And like I was like, I walked out, and they all gave me that, "Was that coming from you?" look. But that maze was so good. We did it twice because it had two different paths, and it was really heavy thing, dude. You go through Voodoo Bayou, like the Louisiana swamp, and you go through these cabins, and it was awesome. The other one was Trick or Treat, where it was just a house. And you know that house, whenever you're growing up, the house that no one wants to go to trick or treat, the one that everyone
Every
like,
house
has
in my neighborhood growing up.
Yeah, the one that everyone has their own little story about why you shouldn't go to that one and all that stuff. Well, we went to that house, and that house is owned by a witch. And what happens is she takes in trick or treaters, kills them, and then keeps them in the house. So that was the story of that one, and this was probably the heaviest themed one. This is my second favorite maze. It's really short. It's like 4 or 5 minutes long, but you would not. It looks like a house. You go up there, you knock on a door, and you ring a doorbell. A real door with hinges, and it opens, and there's a living room with stairs, and it's themed so like almost Disney quality. You know, hell, I'll say it, Disney quality of theming on this one. And it was amazing, and there was a big show at the end and all that stuff, and oh my gosh, it was amazing. I'm not going to go into every single thing that was there, but we did every maze, we saw every show. The only thing we didn't do was the zombie laser tag thing, because we ran out of time because we got there an hour late.
Yeah, that sounded fun.
Yeah.
Like, I heard about one, like, somewhere where I live, they were going to do a zombie hunting thing, but it was all going to be cardboard cutouts. And I was like, no, they should have had people in zombie outfits and let you use paintball guns.
Yeah, they have that too, but that would, I mean, I heard that people who work there kind of hate that. But what Knott said, they just kind of like, they have the laser sensor on their head, which is like, that's
Laser's
really
cheap, is cheaper, but it's more fun with a paintball gun.
Yeah. If you want to hear more audio, I'm going to go ahead and throw a friend out there. A friend who I only just recently met, but I met him last night, and I've been listening to his podcast for like 3 or 4 years. Go to Paul Berry. He hosts Window to the Magic, the Disney podcast. And 5 or 6 days ago, he guest starred on the Season Pass podcast, where he did go to Knott's Scary Farm, and he got binaural audio of every single maze. Go check that out right now. I'll wait. Okay. Now that
Welcome
you've
back.
enjoyed that, welcome back.
Glad you came back.
Yep.
Please say you came back.
Please say we're not alone. Anyway, so yeah, that was probably the. I've only done 2 major Halloween events in my entire life. There was Rob Zombie's Great American Nightmare, this was last year, and then there was this. This blew that out of the water. This was amazing. I had a great time. Tyrus, do you have any haunted house memories, real or commercial?
Interesting you should say that. Have you ever been to an actual haunted house?
I've been to a haunted restaurant, haunted graveyard, haunted museum, haunted warehouse, never a house.
Were these places where they knew who had died and knew who the spirits were and how they had died? Or were these places that were just creepy and people thought they were creepy?
No. They were, people knew who they were there and why they died and all that stuff. I lived in Houston. There was a lot of haunted places around there. But nothing
I'm from St. Louis originally, and one of the most haunted places in the country is known as the Lemp Mansion in downtown St. Louis. Lemp Mansion.
Okay. So what is the story of this Lemp Mansion? Sounds kind of familiar, but I don't think I've heard of it before.
So the Lemp family, they came to St. Louis in around 1838. I had to pull up the website because I haven't been there since like 2009.
No. Create the illusion that this is just all from your head. Tyrus is sitting by a fire with a huge book 3 times the size of him, and he's put on his glasses on a stick.
Also, no.
And he's smoking a giant pipe with bubbles coming out of the end.
So here's some background. The Lemp Mansion is a place where you can go there. You can go on a tour, and you can actually spend the night in the mansion if you want.
Really?
A lot of people don't stay the whole night because they get too freaked out. But you can pay and spend the night with full service and all that. And it's also a restaurant.
This is
which is all cool and it makes it sound like it's probably not that haunted or anything. But damn, is it ever haunted? A lot of people died there.
Wow.
A lot, and they were all from the same family.
Did you see anything firsthand with your experience whenever you went?
I've got some pictures that I will put up for our YouTube viewers to see of some spirit orbs.
For those of you
Like
who
with
are watching
balls?
on iTunes, congratulations, Tyrus and Nyle! You finally got it on iTunes! High five! For those of you watching on YouTube, you're gonna get some. Well, we're probably putting up some pictures, and you get to watch those. So they're
Anyway,
special.
The Lemp family. They were one of the. They were America's first lager beer brewer company. I don't know what makes a beer a lager. I don't drink, so I have no idea. Anyway, one of the things that made them so successful was that they had there's a natural cave system beneath part of St. Louis, specifically the part where they built their mansion, and they used those caves to store the beer at the perfect temperature for aging it. And Missouri is like probably the state with the most caves in it. It's not something you commonly hear because we call ourselves the Show Me State, not the Cave State, because Cave State doesn't really make sense. Anyway,
we have one cave right over there. Call it Jeremiah.
The interesting thing about those caves is that they were actually sealed up in like 1920 when during the Prohibition period, because the beer company, Lemp Beer or whatever they called themselves, was sold to a shoe company during Prohibition. So because they were out of business, no more alcohol.
Yeah,
it was Prohibition, and so this place was sealed for over 80 years before they opened it up again.
Wow.
Yeah.
Imagine what
So all the creepy stuff that goes on in the mansion is even worse down there.
That's awesome.
We weren't even allowed down there back in 2009.
Hey, can we go down there? No. No.
We asked. Trust me. We asked.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Anyway, so
I'd love to.
Go to like Lemp Mansion, LEMP terrorizedmansion.com, and you can read the history of this place. It's really, really cool. If you ever find yourself in St. Louis, it's worth the visit.
The visit. If you take a tour, tell them that Tyrus&Nao sent them. Use the code Tyrus&Nao. You will get a 0% discount on us. And I would totally be down to do that. I actually, while you were telling that story, I remembered that I have gone to a haunted house, and it was in Galveston. There was a lot.
Well, I wasn't even finished. I was gonna say it's like part of why it's haunted, but
oh, go ahead. Yeah.
Them. So most of the people that died in the mansion itself were the male members of the family, starting with Frederick Lemp.
Frederick Lemp, was he the master, the father, the?
He was the son of the second head of the family, the second president of their company. He died in mysterious circumstances, and no one really ever figured out why. Back in 1901, he died, and then 3 years later, his dad shot himself in the bedroom.
Oh my gosh!
I'll put up a picture of the bedroom.
Okay.
Pictures of
it's like that's some pretty odd photograph timing if they got that one.
And so that's already 2 people dead. During this time, there was a lot of fissures in the family because William's daughter married a guy who turned out to be the son of the Pabst Brewing Company head of family or whatever from Milwaukee. So, they were a rival.
Oh, come up there and get your PBS for your friends and family.
Sure, PBS.
Oh, PBR. Get your child's program and get hammered off that shit.
Pabst is spelled P-A-B-S-T, Nyle.
I know.
Okay, I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway.
PBS is child's programming. Cookie Monster goes. Continue.
After Prohibition, Elsa Lemp committed suicide in the mansion.
No Frozen reference here.
Who's trying to find it? Someone committed suicide in the
So it's like just the weird circumstance death, like no one knows what happened, like and then everyone else just started killing themselves pretty much.
Yeah, and it was really weird because like they wouldn't be all that
weird circumstance.
Thrown off, but they wouldn't be like they wouldn't seem all that off, but I guess that's common. One of them committed suicide in the former office of the brewery, which had this. I'll show a picture of it here. There's this like black marble countertop. It looks kind of like a bar. And in there, his name, they call him Billy. The people that work there, and he's one of the most. He's one of the favorite ghosts.
Billy.
Because he comes out almost every time.
He's on the.
You don't see him, but you can tell he's there.
Yeah.
Like, being around ghosts, at least in this place, was a lot like you would feel chills. Like you would feel physically cold.
Oh yeah, I know that.
In the upper levels of the mansion, there's an attic that's fully furnished, and there's a dog that Charles Lemp had. The ghost of that dog was up there. I can't remember.
Oh, that makes me feel so happy. I love that. Like,
it liked
dogs. Like that was always a wonder of mine. I was like, is that possible? Because there's always this group of people.
Well,
dogs don't have souls because they're not people.
I remember distinctly having my left foot feel like freezing, ice cold while I was up there, and the medium or whatever who was leading us through said, "Oh, the dog's by your foot," and it stayed there until we were downstairs.
How old were you?
This was when I was 19.
Okay, that's cool. I was like at first I was picturing like young Tyrus, like, oh, the ghost dog is on your foot. Yeah, that's quite. I don't know how I can.
It's a pretty cool place. I'll show you some pictures of all it.
Okay.
There's some more disturbing stories that I'm gonna leave out just because they're more disturbing than
Well,
anything you can see.
we'll let them go ahead and figure that on their own. But
You won't even necessarily find them on the website. So, if you guys are interested, leave comments, and I will
Tyrus'
elaborate.
fucked up story time. One episode. Yeah, like that's one feeling that like it's kind of like I've it's the only very distinct. I've never had a feeling like it before. Like whenever you are around like supposedly ghosts, like there is a haunted graveyard in Houston that has been on a few shows. I forgot exactly what freeway it's off of because it's been a while since I've been in Texas. What? They normally lock it off.
Texas.
They normally lock it off and no one's allowed to go in there, but we broke in at 3 in the morning, which, as most people know, is dead time. And some of the shit I've seen will turn your ass white. Like it was quite the experience, but it wasn't terrifying. It was actually very relaxing. It was one of the weirdest feelings that I could ever get. It was cold. You got those chills. You know, whenever you saw stuff out of the corner of your eye, like it wasn't terrifying. It was kind of like I was very interested. And there was sometimes like I saw this grave and something like I just felt like walking. No particular reason, but I felt like I knew where I was going, like I was trying to find something. And I go across this grave, and it was like of this 12-year-old, and there's a bench next to it. And at that point, I started feeling like really lightheaded. So I sat down on the bench. And I swear to you, dude, it felt like someone was sitting like right next to me. Like that feeling that like like when you're looking forward and someone is sitting next to you, and you can kind of see them slightly out of the corner of your eye. And it wasn't like I didn't try and talk or whatever too much. Like what you're supposed to do apparently is you're supposed to talk to the ghost and let them know that like, hey, I'm not here to hurt you. I'm not here to just try and I'm not here to summon any demons or anything. I just kind of, do your thing. You know what I mean? I'm just here. And so we did that. And unfortunately, we did a prayer before we went in after we left and all that stuff. The protect the demons and all that. But yeah, it was a very, 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 very cool experience, pun intended too. But yeah, it was freezing. But the stuff kind of like that. There's been a lot of because I've always been kind of like afraid of stuff like that ever since I actually did that. Like whenever I was at Knott's and there was stuff like the skeleton key. Like there was one room we went in and you had to get this heart that was sitting in blood, and you had to squeeze it, let's fake all that stuff into these animatronic heads' mouths to feed them. And I was the only one that volunteered, because when you go through something like that, as many of the real ghost experiences I had, as that was just one of many, it's just kind of like, you like to get scared a lot more as soon as you realize that you're not gonna die. Now, voodoo and all that, I will never mess with, because that is 1,000% a no fuck with territory. That's where you'll get yourself hurt, and occult shit and all that stuff. But if you just want to go to a haunted house and mess around, as long as you don't say like, hey, all the demons, let's party. Probably saying it like that won't work, but you know what I'm saying. But yeah, there has been some creepy tales. Hello?
I'm just nodding.
Just nodding. You know this is a podcast, and the nodding doesn't...
Nodding is entirely appropriate during a podcast.
They just believe that you've died.
I was just going through looking at some more of the lore, because there's just so much. So I was talking about Charles and his dog.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, in 1949, he shot his dog and then himself in the head and left a suicide note. And it's right here. It says, in case I am found dead, blame it on no one but me. Charles A. Lemp.
In case? That's odd. I still kind of get stuck on like unnatural causes, or what did it say it was the first guy died of?
Let's see, I'm looking up.
Cause like unexplainable causes, like, hey, we found Nyle with 4 baseball bats shoved up his ass wearing a turkey's mask. How do we explain
this?
this?
Well, it was 1901. Medicine's come a long way. And so has
true.
forensics.
Yeah, that is true.
On here, on the wiki page at least, it's saying that Frederick died of heart failure.
Ah.
But that could just be.
Well, so this episode has been started out terrifying, went to creepy, then went to kind of depressing. But what we're going to do is on the next episode we're going to tell some scary stories. We're gonna tell some. We're talk about some Halloween news that's been going around. We kind of talked
And we're
about
gonna
some,
do the movie reviews.
and do some movie reviews. Boo. Yeah, we're gonna finish that, and then we're gonna go ahead and play the audio. I don't know if we have 1, 2, or 3. I'll have to check, but. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. The next one should be coming out in maybe like a day or 2, but definitely this is the first. Let's call this week Halloween. Name it after.
Thank you.
You go pick your favorite pumpkin up and just hurl it into the street. Say, Tyrus&Nao told me to do it.
Tyrus&Nao told me to do so many things.
If you go to your local graveyard and use the code Tyrus&Nao,
You get half off your funeral.
and half off the time you'll probably get arrested because you're probably not supposed to be there at that time.
half off your incarceration. There you go.
I have 4 incarceration coupons. Does that mean I just kind of skip the strip search, or? Gosh, Knott's had more intense security than Disneyland does, which kind of worried me a little bit. But one time they checked my bag, and then I went in, and I had to go, I forgot to get something, so I had to come back, and then I got searched by a completely different person, and they forgot to check the bag, and I was like, oh, I could just have, like, all the drugs in there. I could just be getting monster stoned left and right, but no. Alright.
This
Anyway.
is a really bad way to end the video. You can't stop talking.
I can't stop talking,
You're done!
We're done! That's it. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Tyrus, do your laugh.
Wind sounds!
Win!
Angry cat.
I am so upset right now.
No, I'm not telling you to make the noises.
Oh.
Dummy.
I thought this was just request time at Tyrus&Nao. Okay, I gotta get to work. The scariest thing of all, being surrounded by a bunch of dead chickens.
Hang up.
Alright, goodbye and happy Halloween.